Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing my favorites and my top recommendations for the Allies of Skin sale. So these are the products that are actually worth purchasing based on my experience with them. This year especially was the year that I got into Allies of Skin. I tested a few products early on in the year. I was hooked, I was obsessed, and I wanted to see what else this brand had to offer. So I have tested a lot of products this year from this brand and I am really impressed. Allies of Skin, I feel like the brand, their formulations are quite advanced. They put a lot of effort into their formulations because there's a lot of key ingredients that can really target one skin concern or multiple skin concerns. And I just really love the ingredients that they incorporate in all of their formulations. And the ones that I'm going to be sharing today are some of the best. So I'm going to have them all linked in order of how I mentioned them in this video in my description box below. I'm also going to be sharing sale details in my description box as well. There's actually quite a bit to know. And again, this is their biggest sale of the year. So I don't want to miss anything out here if I verbally say it. So I'm just going to have it all linked in my description box. But the sale does start on October 31st and it does run until December 2nd. But there's a lot to know within that sale time. So again, all of that information will be listed below for you along with discount codes for other brands and related videos. So let's get right into it. So the way that I'm going to structure this video is to give you a speedy review for each product, how I've been enjoying it, like what I've noticed with my skin, and how you can incorporate it in your skincare routines. So the first product is the Copper Tripeptide and Ectoin Advanced Repair Serum. So if you've been with me for a while, you know how much I love copper peptides. I love copper peptides more than just a traditional peptide like Matrixyl 3000 because I just feel like copper peptides take your skin to the next level. I personally see quicker results when I incorporate copper peptides, and they do a really good job to firm the skin, and they firm the skin a lot faster than regular peptides, in my opinion and from my experience, of course. Copper peptides also do a really good job to stimulate collagen. It also helps to keep the collagen that we have in our skin from degrading, but also stimulating new collagen as we age. And that's really important, right? We want a collagen bank. We want to try and keep the collagen that we currently have, but we also want to stimulate more collagen so that our skin is always plump, full, and youthful looking. Now, copper peptides will definitely firm the skin, and I've been using copper peptides consistently now for a couple of years, and I've really noticed a big difference in that department. But it's also a really great product to use to help prevent and soften fine lines and wrinkles. It's also going to help give more of that glowing complexion as well. Now this one has a 2% Ectoin, and Ectoin is a stress molecule that helps to protect our skin from pollution, from the environment. Plus this has additional ingredients as well to help hydrate the skin. And I find this to be a very plumping serum as well. So I've really noticed that the hydration levels of my skin have increased. I have that plumper, more youthful complexion, but also I've just noticed that my skin just looks more youthful since using this. And this can be used every day, twice a day, or you can just use it once a day. But the more often you use this product and the more often you use the products that I share in this video, the chances of you seeing quicker results will be a lot higher. So remember, consistency is key. So sometimes I like to use copper peptides in my morning routine in replacement of vitamin C. And then the nights that I'm not using a retinaldehyde or tretinoin, I will incorporate copper peptides. So there are some things that you can pair this up with. That's a whole different video. But this one from Allies of Skin is absolutely beautiful. And I just really love the formulation and how this has performed on my skin. Next is the multi-peptides in GF Advanced Lifting Serum. This was actually one of the first products that I tested from Allies of Skin. And I was using this every day, twice a day during the late spring, summer months, and I was obsessed. I have been talking a lot about this product since the spring, and I really love it. Now, growth factors are wonderful for signs of aging. They help to stimulate collagen as well. They also help to firm the skin, addressing fine lines and wrinkles, but it also has the ability to heal our skin as well. So if you're someone with sensitive skin, you have that compromised skin barrier, maybe you're someone that does microneedling at home, or you go in office and do it, maybe laser, and sometimes our skin is left a little compromised. Well, growth factors would be great to use post-treatment to help speed up that healing process with our skin. But at the same time, we're getting the benefits of anti-aging with stimulating collagen and so on. Plus, we have peptides in here that do the same thing. There's MSM, which is a type of antioxidant that can actually help to protect and shield our skin from pollution. There's phospholipids and glycolipids in here to help repair, strengthen the skin, also providing hydration. And this is very hydrating and plumping. I feel like a lot of their serums are hydrating and plumping, but this one especially gives the most beautiful plump to the skin, and also it gives a nice glowing complexion as well. And you can use this every day, twice a day, or you can just use it once, however you like. But I really like using this in the morning paired up with copper peptides, and I do like using this alongside tretinoin or retinaldehyde. You can use growth factors with a lot of things, and I feel like everybody should be using a growth factor serum of some kind. There are different types of growth factors out there, but this one here has a 3%, which is synthetic. So this one is not from humans, it's synthetically made, but it is really effective, and I absolutely love this so much. Next is the 20% Vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum. So this contains a 20% vitamin C derivative. So this contains a 20% ethylated L-ascorbic acid. So this is more of a stable form of vitamin C. So you don't have to worry about this oxidizing really quickly where you have to use it within 2 to 3 months. This is a derivative, which means you can actually pair this up with a lot of other ingredients without having to worry about conflicts. And I have been loving vitamin C derivatives lately because of that, because I have more freedom to incorporate more ingredients within my skincare routines to target a specific skin concern, and I don't have to worry about anything conflicting with my vitamin C because it's a derivative. So with that being said, you could pair up growth factors with this serum if you wanted to. Now, if you are using a pure form of vitamin C like ascorbic acid or L-ascorbic acid, then that ingredient should actually stay away from growth factors, and also with copper peptides. It could conflict. Some people may use them together and see great results, but I actually don't use them together. I keep them separate. But because this is a derivative, sure, I will use copper peptides with this, and I will also use growth factors with it. You don't have to, but if you wanted to incorporate the two, you could, and you wouldn't have to worry. Now, this also contains additional antioxidant ingredients to help protect and shield our skin from the pollution, but also this is extremely brightening. So if you have a dull complexion, or you have post-acne marks, some discoloration, and you want to brighten up those areas, this is very, very brightening. And this can be used every day, twice a day, but I mainly just use this once a day in my morning skincare routine. I really love using vitamin C and other types of antioxidants in my morning routine so that my skin is well protected from pollution. That is truly the best time to use vitamin C and antioxidants. But you can use this however you like, and I love that it's not sticky or tacky. Neither are the other two products that I just mentioned. Everything just layers so nicely with other skincare products, sunscreen, and makeup. And that's the one nice thing about Alleys of Skin, is that I've never experienced pilling with any of the products that I'm sharing in this video. So I never have to worry about, eliminating something because, oh, that's going to conflict with the Alleys of Skin and cause pilling. I never have to worry about it because it never happens. And that is a lovely thing. So just know that all of the products that I'm sharing today, for me personally, don't pill, and they don't conflict with other skincare products and makeup. But if you love a good vitamin C serum, something that is really brightening and one that you can be more consistent with and use with other ingredients, then you have to try this. Next is the Beta-Glucan and Resveratrol Advanced Hydrating Serum. So this is your true hydrating, repairing serum, a serum that will calm an irritated, compromised skin barrier. The resveratrol in here is a great antioxidant to protect our skin from pollution, a great anti-aging ingredient, but it can also help to calm the skin as well. There's green tea in here, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and the list goes on. So this is a very plumping serum because of the beta-glucan and all of the other humectants that are in here. I think this is going to be a lovely serum for the upcoming colder months. So you could start using this every day, twice a day if you wanted to, or you can just incorporate it when your skin is starting to feel tight and dry. dry, that would be a great time to start using this as well. But if you want to start now and keep your skin glowy and hydrated, then this could be used with pretty much anything. So yes, you can use this with vitamin C, copper peptides, growth factors, tretinoin, and retinaldehydes. You can use this with anything and everything. Next is the Founder's Essence 56 Light Reflecting Fluid. I love a good essence, but I gotta be honest with you, I have never used anything like this before in my life. This is truly one of a kind. The ingredients in here are so advanced. Like, there are ingredients in here that I have never used in skincare or have seen in skincare. And this is an essence that is going to target multiple skin concerns. So this would be used after cleansing, but before your serums, moisturizer, and so on. It can be used every day, twice a day. So this contains 56 clinically proven ingredients to help brighten the skin, reduce the look of pore size, smoothing out texture, helping with hydration, repairing the skin, keeping it healthy and glowy. It really does it all. It has Ectoin in here. There's a lot of antioxidants as well, and this is truly one of a kind. So you can actually apply it onto a cotton ball or a cotton pad if you want to, but I actually like to put a few drops into the palm of my hand and apply it to my face and my neck like that. But this really gives a brighter complexion, and the amount of hydration that this gives is amazing as well. So great for all skin types, but if you have dry skin, you are going to love this. And this is also great for those that have facial redness as well and that compromised skin barrier. This has an ingredient called PAD, which is an azelaic acid derivative. And I love azelaic acid because this ingredient is great for those that have acne, and I am very acne prone, but also great to reduce the look of facial redness. It helps to calm the skin, and it does help to brighten the skin as well. And this is just next level. So if you love your essences, this is a must try. Next is the Molecular Saviour Probiotics Treatment Mist. Now, I love a good facial mist, and if I am not using a facial essence, I am most definitely using a facial mist of some kind. And sometimes I will use a facial mist and an essence together. You don't have to, but you can. So this would be a product to use after cleansing, but before an essence, before serums, moisturizer, and so on. And it can be used every day, twice a day, and you can pair this up with anything, just so you know. Now, this is a facial mist that will provide a brighter complexion. It helps with hydration, but it also helps to provide that healthy skin flora. It provides that microbiome to keep our skin nice and healthy looking and repaired. So if you have sensitive skin, you deal with a compromised skin barrier, this would be great to use on a daily for that. But it's great for everyone, and it's great to use every day just to keep our skin's microbiome in check. But there is a 5% niacinamide in here, and this is an antioxidant that is known to brighten the skin. It can also help to protect our skin from the environment. There's silk amino acids in here, and truly the list goes on. And this facial mist comes out so nice. It has a very fine mist that covers your face evenly, and I like to apply it to my neck and my décolleté. And again, you can use this twice a day if you wish. So if you love facial mist, I think that you will really like this one, especially if you want to keep your skin's microbiome, nice and healthy, and just keeping everything glowy and hydrated. Next is the Peptides and Omegas Firming Eye Cream. If you guys love a good eye cream, especially something that is very gentle but does target signs of aging like fine lines, crow's feet, crepiness, and also helping to depuff, then you will really like this one. And I have talked about this here and there on my channel, and I really love it. And I love using this in both my morning and nighttime skincare routine, so you can use it twice a day. This one has peptides, so again, helping to firm and stimulating collagen. There's also a 1% bakuchiol, and this is actually a plant-based alternative to retinol. So if you're someone that can't use retinol or retinaldehydes because maybe they're just too sensitizing on your skin, then you may want to look into a product that contains bakuchiol, because this does very similar things to retinol, but it has way more of a gentle approach. Yes, it might take a little bit longer to work, but with consistency, this does work. Now, this also has omegas. It also has ceramides in here, a very nourishing eye cream. time, it also helps to repair the skin around the eyes as well. So if you're someone with crepiness, flaky dryness, this will provide a lot of hydration in that area, and it just moisturizes everything. It does help to depuff as well. I don't find this to be too plumping, but it does provide a lot of moisture. So your under eyes really do look quite rejuvenated, and this sits great underneath concealer, makeup, and even sunscreen as well. So again, this can be used every day, twice a day, and you are getting 15 mils of product, which is a standard size of an eye cream. All you need is one little pump, not even a full pump, like half a pump, and that amount will do both of your eyes. Remember, the skin around the eyes are very thin and delicate, and it absorbs product pretty easily, so you don't need too much product. And I do put a little bit on the lids, like in the crease area, but not too much, because of course I don't want this getting into my eyes. And this also has vitamin C, so very brightening around the eyes as well. So if you do have some discoloration, dark circles, possibly this could help to brighten that. I don't have dark circles, but it is brightening, and I just love how it gives that brighter look under the eyes. And it is a vitamin C derivative, just so you know, so it is stabilized. And when I'm applying eye cream, I do like to apply eye cream after I've applied my serums and just before my face moisturizer. But you can apply eye cream however you like. But if you love a good anti-aging eye cream, this one is a lovely one. Next is the Peptides and Antioxidants Advanced Firming Daily Treatment. So this is your daytime moisturizer. But if you want to use this as your nighttime moisturizer as well, go for it, you can. There are 13 brighteners in here, 9 antioxidants, there are 7 types of peptides. So this is a very brightening facial cream. It's also going to be great for signs of aging, for firming, but also we have a lot of antioxidants in here to protect our skin from pollution, which is why this is honestly best used in your morning skincare routine. It's also very moisturizing, and it sits great underneath sunscreen and makeup. Now, you could pair this up with the vitamin C. This would be a great pairing for brightening and also protecting from pollution. You could also use the growth factor and the copper peptides with this if you want to. You can use this with a lot of things, but this is a really nice daytime moisturizer, and I typically keep this for my morning routine because I do like to use other things at nighttime, which I will show you in just a second. But again, if you want to use this at nighttime, you can. Now for nighttime, I really love the Retinal 0.05% and Peptides Repair Night Cream. So this is your retinaldehyde treatment that is encapsulated. Encapsulated means that this has a slower delivery system into the skin before it starts working. So it is more gentle and easily tolerated for those that have more of that sensitive skin type. And this is also your night cream built in. You honestly don't need to put a moisturizer on top of this, but if you want to and you need more moisture, then feel free to do so. But I'm telling you, this is moisturizing enough. Now this has 5 peptides. It also has 11 antioxidants and brighteners. There's also 𝗗𝗏𝗄𝗏, and omega complex. So very nourishing, repairing, keeping the skin nice and strong, but at the same time, we also have that encapsulated retinaldehyde at a 0.05% to help with skin texture, giving that overall brightness to the skin, targeting fine lines and wrinkles. As you know, retinaldehyde is a type of retinoid that really helps to correct a skin barrier, no matter what age you are. So if you're looking for something to seriously correct texture, this is gonna be your go-to. If you want something that is strictly for preventing and softening fine lines and wrinkles, this is your go-to. It's also going to help stimulate collagen as well. So retinaldehyde is one step down from prescription tretinoin, but one step up from retinol. So if you're using a retinol right now and you feel like you want to move up to something a little bit stronger, then I would say try this. And all of the other ingredients in here are just going to benefit your skin even more. Now this is the 0.05, but they also have a 0.1% as well. Same idea, but this one is stronger. And I just recently picked this up about a month ago or so. I haven't used it yet. As you can see, it is pretty full, but this is stronger. So if you want something that has that extra strength, I guess you could say, then go with that one. But this one here, I'm almost done. I was using this all summer long in my nighttime skincare routine only. I only use these types of products at nighttime, and I just absolutely love this formulation. I don't know about this one yet because I haven't tried it, but this one has 6 peptides, 11 antioxidants and brighteners, an 8.7% ceramide omega complex, so that one is a little bit higher than this. This one has 5 peptides, this one has 6 peptides. So it just depends on what you're looking for, but you honestly can't go wrong with either one. And it has a pump style packaging. 2 pumps would cover your entire face. If you want to bring this down your neck, you can, especially based on skin tolerance. But start slow, gradually increase your usage depending on how your skin is doing, but this can be used every single night. Now I do have one more product, and this isn't necessarily a product that I would typically use, but I was using this a handful of times in the summer, and I was actually shocked because usually I don't like this type of stuff, okay? Now this is the Sunless Tan SPF 50 Daily Self Tanner. Sometimes self tanners can look too orange. It can look different, right? It doesn't always look natural, but this one actually builds up to quite a natural looking tan, and I was actually really impressed with that. And this one also has a built-in sunscreen. Now the only thing here for me, not necessarily for you, but this does contain a chemical-based ingredient list for sunscreen. I usually don't use chemical-based sunscreens because they irritate my skin. My skin feels like I have a little bit of a burning sensation to it. I do get quite rosy, and my skin does not like chemical-based sunscreens. So I will usually always talk about mineral-based sunscreens here on my channel, and I will from this day going forward. But this is an exception. Actually, I did not experience that burning sensation with this at all. And my face did not get rosy either. So that was quite interesting, which is why I am showcasing this in this video, because I usually don't like chemical formulations. But because this had like that self tanner built in, I was really curious about it, and I did not experience that. So just thought I'd mention that. This also has vitamin C, green tea, chamomile, licorice root extract, as well as goji and Centella asiatica. So very brightening. It has antioxidant support, and it's also very calming and hydrating. It is a broad spectrum of an SPF 50 with a PA++++, which is great, and it's water resistant up to 80 minutes. And it does have the chemical formulation, like I said. So shake it really well. You can use this, of course, on an everyday basis to build up that tan, or you can just use it every other day or a couple of times a week just to maintain that color. But it's actually quite decent. I don't know if I'm going to be using this in the winter. I might, because I mean, I do get quite fair in the winter, and it might be something that I can use on my neck to build up that color. But again, I don't typically like things like this, but this one was actually really impressive. So I'm going to leave my discount code right here. I'm also going to leave it in my description box below as well, along with all of these sale details and the products that I mentioned in today's video. My discount code is going to be necessary to get a discount on some of the products that I shared in this video, along with receiving that free gift with purchase. So keep that on hand. But if you have any questions in regards to the products that I just mentioned, please let me know and I will get back with you as soon as I can. These truly are some of the best products from this brand. And I'm probably going to venture out and try a few new things, but I also want to stock up on some of these as well because these are absolutely amazing. Again, loving the copper peptide, love the growth factor, also love the founder's essence. I mean, I love them all, but these are some that I'm really obsessed with at the moment, and I can't recommend them enough. Let me know if you're going to be shopping the sale. What are you going to be purchasing? What are some of your favorite products? I would love to hear what you're going to be picking up. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. So take care, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.